So this is day 5 of my second week of my 12-week challenge. And if you remember, the reason why I started this 12-week challenge was to go on a journey, an adventure of self-development to see how I can actually work on myself, using myself as a subject to demonstrate working with values, working with committed action, to try and do things that are difficult for me to do. And I've been wanting to do online courses for many, many years now, and just found that there was something that was in the way that was stopping me doing them. I can do live workshops, I've done many, I've done teaching, and I have a wonderful clinic in one-to-one therapy. But when it came to actually wanting to record an online course, for some reason there was something stopping me doing it. So I thought at the beginning of last week that I would set out on a 12-week challenge, a journey to see how I would actually, in the face of it, right up and personal, cope and manage and see if I can actually change my behavior and examine with you what's going on inside. And what I've discovered this week, looking at the pain of my life, is that buried inside the pain, we can see values, and values that might be able to be used in different areas than the ones that were discovered in. So even looking at the pain of personal development and education, I was somebody who left school with no higher education certificate, and so didn't go to university to begin with. And I always found a great amount of pain in that. I actually felt for many years that I had a learning disability. I thought I couldn't study. I thought I couldn't actually do anything academic. And it wasn't till much later on in my life, when I was successful in my career, but still had no university education, which for me was a kind of a symbol, a sign that there was something wrong with me. It wasn't till I went through a whole series of different people who were willing to reach out and help me and mentor me on my way, when I was advised to go to university, and helped to get into university as I had no school leaving certificate. And so as a mature student, I began my academic career. I am now sitting here with 4 degrees, 3 first degrees and a second degree, and a wide range of subjects from law to government, social work, and my postgraduate work was in psychiatry, of which I was the only non-doctor on the course. And therefore I realized that one of the things that are really important to me inside that pain was the curiosity and the adventure of learning something new. And going into the unknown, even though it was very scary for me and what I thought were odds were against me, I was still willing to put myself through that pain, if you like, in order to discover what was going to be on the other side. And so that feeling of being open and curious is a value of mine, where I can now take that value and see if I can apply it in different areas of my life. And in the case that we're studying now, which is me and my online courses that I want to give, being open and curious about a new experience of basically being vulnerable, being out there, showing everybody what I know and what I don't know, is something that more and more through this exercise I am being willing, or more willing to do. So yeah, there's a lot involved. I've found over the last 2 weeks that there are certain things that are getting easier, certain things that are still frustrating. I still sometimes forget to put the mic on, or the lights are not working properly, or, I am still conscious of how I look. But in the main, as a promise to myself to make sure that there's a episode every single day, I'm feeling much more comfortable in my own skin. I'm getting reasonably good feedback. It's not lots of it, but the feedback that I'm getting is very encouraging. And I'm beginning to actually enjoy the process and feeling a lot more competent that I can actually do this. And so hopefully this is a teaching experience as well. I want to contribute to those who are following me in this, in that they can also try out this 12-week experience along with me and delve into their values, which is what I've been doing this week. So in the coming weeks, I'm going to be also examining actually going out and doing things, what it feels like, what experiences I'm having inside my body, how anxiety shows up now and then, how fear shows up now and then, and how satisfaction also shows up now and then. But in the meantime, I hope this was a useful episode for you, and see you tomorrow.